Hi, my name's Adam Walkham. I'm a partner at Permanent Wealth Partners. Video is another in our series aimed at business owners and helping them make the best possible decisions around their financial planning and the financial advice for running their company. Today's topic is a topic it can be quite a difficult topic to talk about, and it's certainly one that business owners don't like to think about because the topic is business protection. So it's really involved when it's the idea of when things go wrong, which is why most people really don't like to think about it. And now business protection, today we're going to go through three particular examples on how different areas of business protection or different policies can actually help in under certain situations where things don't go to plan within your business. And as we know, anyone who runs a small business knows that as much as we plan the things to go in the best possible way, that doesn't always happen. So the first one, which is the kind of obvious one, which you've probably kind of thought about before already, is the idea of life policies and critical illness policies. In this case, CIC stands for critical illness cover. And these policies are structured in a very similar way to your personal insurance policies. They can be taken out on you as a business owner, or you can think about take them out as on a key person. So a key person, this could be like the best salesperson in your business. It could be a key client account manager. It could be the CFO. It could be someone whose either death or significant illness, serious illness, would actually have would create a material risk on the sustainability of the business. So the key aspects of these policies are that in the event of either a death or a serious illness, there is a lump sum payout, and when we think about the taxation of these policies, they're quite tax efficient as well, because the premiums are paid direct by the company. So in the case of something like relevant life insurance, this is where you can structure life cover so the premiums are paid by the company, yet the payout goes to your spouse because it's wrapped in a trust and gets paid out to your spouse. So it can be very tax efficient that way. In terms of the key person cover, the payouts can go to can go back into the company as well. So you can be a bit flexible in terms of who the beneficiaries can be around that. So that's the thing. That's how we think about the life and critical illness cover. The second area I want to discuss today is not just life and critical illness, but it's something called income protection. Now, income protection, when we think about business, is kind of the way to think about this is really kind of let's think about it as revenue replacement. So again, this is either you can take this out on individuals, so it can be you as the business owner, or we can think about a key person again as well. So think about your best salesperson or best client account manager. And the difference here is instead of a lump sum being paid out, it's a regular income that comes back in whilst the person who is covered is unable to do their role. So this is where it kind of gets the name as the idea of revenue replacement. And the key again with these, the premiums are tax efficient because they're paid by the company. And in both cases, the payout actually on income protection does go back in to the company as well. So again, can be very tax efficient with this. The third option, I think, is probably the most important option, is certainly the one that I would encourage all business owners who are in partnerships or own equity stakes in companies to think about. So this is actually shareholder protection. And shareholder protection can be really important when I demonstrate why. Sorry about that. So if in this example here, let's think about the idea of we've got a 50-50 share split between two business owners. So in the event of the unfortunate death of one of the business owners, what happens? Well, typically that 50% of the equity would go to the deceased spouse. Now, as anyone who goes into business, the idea of, as you know, any small business is in effect a family business, but ultimately I would bet my last penny, that the spouse at that point does not want to be involved in running the business. They've just lost their life partner, they are grieving. That is not a great environment for both them and or the surviving owner. So there are policies in place that can effectively fix this. So what we do with a shareholder protection scheme, what we do, we cover both business owners, and there is a cross ownership agreement in place. So in the and there is it is added as a signed document between them that in the advent of one of their deaths, there is a 50% payout of the value of the business gets paid to the company. And so there's a payout on the valuation of that business, which goes direct to the company. And there is an agreement, a signed agreement by both parties in place that that payout must be used, therefore, to buy the 50% shares from the deceased spouse. So there's a signed document in place that covers that. And therefore, what does that result in? That results in the surviving owner or the of the business having 100% of the shares and being able to continue to run the business as before. And it also involves the deceased spouse to receive financial compensation and the value of 50% of their ownership, or whatever the percentage ownership they have, of the equity stake. And so the spouse financially receives the benefit of their deceased partner's equity stake of the business, but does not have to have anything to do with running the ongoing business. So in both cases, or in that case, it protects both the family of the partner and also the business itself in terms of sustainability. So shareholder protection is really one of the most important. So there's three ways we can think about businesses protecting. There's protecting the shareholders, there's protecting through income protection, and there's protecting life and through life and critical illness. I hope you found that helpful. My name is Adam Walkham. I'm a partner here at Permanent Wealth Partners. We specialize in helping business owners manage their finances. If you've got any questions, please feel free to get in touch and we'll be able to help. Thank you.